Hey, what's up YouTube? My name is Jay Greasy and today I'll be discussing the brand new smartwatch Y68. Basically, I'm going to tell you how to use the product, the specifications about the product, and the functions about the product. The smartwatch, as you know, it can tell you the time, the day, how much calories you burn, how much steps you've taken, your beats per minute. You can put it in sports mode. When you have it in sports mode, you know, you can run, you can do sit-ups, and you can jump rope, and you can time them as well. Messages and notifications, they vibrate, so when you get a message or when you get a phone call, it's gonna vibrate. And you know, if you have the watch on and it's paired, that's a good reminder. Let's say your phone is elsewhere, you know, you still get that notification and maybe you'll get that important phone call. Pick up the phone, baby. You can also play some music on there, and there's many more functions. So more functions like the sleep mode, so you can track and monitor your sleep. You know, it also checks the weather outside. So let's say you're going for a run and you're outside, you may want to check the weather on your smartwatch to get an accurate reading according to the smartwatch. You know, you can also use the smartwatch and your phone as a remote shutter once they're both paired up. So you can take a picture and use your smartwatch as the camera shutter. Alright, so if you have just purchased this product, the first thing you probably are going to want to do is charge the smartwatch. So taking it out the box, you're left with usually the device like this. Let's say you have this smartwatch. You know, these smartwatches come in different colors. This one's pink, the other one was black, and there's also a silver one as well, and other colors. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get this adapter. So what you want to do is you want to take this part and you want to insert it into the block, and then you just insert it into the wall. Now sometimes if it doesn't charge, you may want to turn this the other way and then it will charge. Or if it's not charging, you may want to rub this a little bit. Maybe there's some dirt or something, and then when you plug it into the wall, you should be good to go. So that's the first step. What you want to do is connect the bracelets. You take one of the sides of the bracelets, the end here, and you put it directly into the bracelet part. So it should snap in place pretty easily, and you're good to go. What you want to do is head over to the App Store or to the Play Store. So once you head over to the App Store, you want to download this app called FitPro. Alright, so what you want to do now is, or you want to go to your settings and go to Bluetooth, and you want to find the smartwatch. So the smartwatch in this case is called LH719. So what you want to do is you want to click on this green banner here that says bind devices to experience more features. Once you click on this, you're going to see LH719. That is the smartwatch. So you click on that to connect the device. It's going to say, you're going to see a pop-up come on, and then all you do is click on pair. Once you click on pair, it's just going to give it a moment for it to set up. And as you can see, once you know the smartwatch is set up, there'll be a link in the top left corner of the smartwatch, like a chain link. So you want to allow notifications, so that way if you get notifications or updates, the smartwatch will update and you'll get notifications and things of that nature. So the smartwatch now is fully connected. The time and the date should be correct according to your phone settings. Some cool things you may want to do to your smartwatch now is you may want to go into message push settings, and let's say you want to get call notifications, you can click that tab. Let's say if you want to get text message notifications, you can click on the SMS reminder. WeChat, let's say if you have that app and you communicate on WeChat, you can click that but for me, I don't use that app, so I'm not going to click it. But you got WeChat, you got QQ Reminder, you got Facebook, you got Twitter, you got WhatsApp, and you also got Instagram. And you even got LinkedIn and Skype and other apps. So if you want to change the home screen on your smartwatch, what you can do is to go to dial settings. So once you go to dial settings, that's the default one. And then there's a whole bunch ones, like some Christmas settings, there's an astronaut, some in space. So I'm just gonna pick one. I'm gonna pick this skull. So once you click on that, you wanna click on Synchronize, and it's just gonna be a moment for the device to synchronize. Now that it is finally set up, hopefully you can see some change to the screen. As you can see here, there's a little change to the screen. So if you want to, let's say, go back to the settings, change your settings, you can go back to dial settings and click on default, or you can hold down the home button for 2 or 3 seconds and it will bring you back to these settings or to this home page layout. So moving on to more settings with the smartwatch. Let's say if you want your device to vibrate, you can go into other settings and just make sure that vibrate settings is green. So you want to make sure that you set the vibrate settings. Also, if you want to upgrade your smartwatch in the app, you can go to OTA Upgrade and upgrade there. Let's say if you want to remove the smartwatch or disconnect it, all you do is go to your settings in the app, you click remove, and a picture will come up and it will tell you how to remove the device. So basically all you do is go to the Bluetooth settings, you find the phone, you find the smartwatch, which should be LH17, and then basically you click on it, you click forget device or disconnect, and alright, so some more features that the smartwatch has. So if you're looking for your smartwatch, you can press the find portion in the app and your smartwatch will be highlighted green and your smartwatch will vibrate, and basically you can find your smartwatch that way. If you want to use your smartwatch as a remote shutter, all you can do is go into the settings portion of the app, you click on remote shutter. Basically you would press the home button for 2 or 3 seconds and you would take a picture. Also, so some more settings that the smartwatch has, basically you can lift wrist to bright screen. So if you want to, if you're tired of pressing the home button every second just to check the time, let's say you're going for a jog or something and you don't want to press the smartwatch, what you can do is you can activate the brightness control by simply clicking on the lift wrist to bright screen in the settings portion of the app, and basically you would make sure that the wrist sense is highlighted green. So you want to make sure that it's activated, and you want to select which time frame you want to make sure that it's activated. Also, if you want to do not disturb mode, so basically there is any time during the day, let's say you're going to work and you don't want to be disturbed with any notifications, you would go into the do not disturb portion in the settings app, you would click on it and you would make sure that the wrist sense is highlighted green. You would want to determine which time you would not want to be disturbed, and you would just input those times and you should be good to go. You won't be disturbed during the times you selected. So if you want to set an alarm, you can go into the My Alarms at the top of the settings app. You click on that cross and basically you would set an alarm for whichever time you need an alarm. You press confirm and you should be good to go. Alright, so the last feature is the reminder feature. So this is like a long sit feature. So let's say you're working and you're sitting a lot at your desk. You may want to turn on this feature to get a reminder that you've been sitting for a while and that you may want to stretch, go for a walk, something of that nature, just so that you're not sitting for a long time. So basically, to activate this feature, you just want to make sure that the reminder is highlighted to green and you select the time that you want the long sit reminder. Alright, so when you go to the home section on your smartwatch, there's some cool things and some cool features that you can do. So you can check your health rating, check your heart rate, and you can also monitor your sleep. So to check your health rating, what you need to do is click on your health rating, and basically there's an assessment portion. So what you do in the assessment portion, you enter your sex, so whether you're a male or female, you enter your age, like how old you are, you enter your height in centimeters, and then you enter your weight in kilograms. So, and then once you are finished with those, you click the button, enter the assessment, then it will be evaluated, and then basically it will calculate your body mass index and your fat levels based on those assessments. So if you want to check your beats per minute or your heart rate, what you would do, and the beats per minute is like the third feature here on your smartwatch here. So if it's not set up, what you need to do is go to the home section, click on HR or heart rate, and basically you click on start measuring, but you want to make sure that you have the smartwatch on, and make sure that the smartwatch is around your wrist pretty tight so that it can get an accurate reading of your heart rate. So what you want to do is you can press start measure. So when you press start measure, this will start to blink. Once it starts blinking, it'll start to calculate, boom, it'll tell you your beats per minute. So right now mine's at 74, so I just worked out. And the cool thing about this, it actually tracks it saves your heart rate or your beats per minute. So I did one earlier today, I believe, and it was 84. But because I just worked out, my beats per minute for some reason dropped to 74, so it dropped 10 beats per minute. So I could use that information and see if it's a good thing or a bad thing that my heart rate dropped while working out or after a workout. So that's how you check your heart rate. If you want to check your sleep, basically all you do is just leave the smartwatch on while you're sleeping, and basically it will monitor your sleep and say how much sleep you get, if you were in deep sleep, light sleep, or wide awake. And basically once you wear your smartwatch while you're sleeping, it will calculate how much minutes or hours you've been sleeping for, and this thing will be updated. If you want to track your walking, running, or when you're riding, you can press start, but the first thing you have to do is create an account. So to create an account is pretty simple. Alright, so now that you got the app set up and your smartwatch is connected, what you want to do is navigate through the smartwatch modes by pressing the circle in the middle. This will allow you to navigate between different modes that you like to use. So if you go into sports mode and you hold the home button for 2 or 3 seconds, you will be able to navigate between different modes in the sports section. So the different modes in the sports section includes if you want to run, if you want to do sit-ups, and if you want to jump rope. To use those sections in the sports mode, all you do is you hold down the home buttons for 2 or 3 seconds, and a stopwatch will come on, and basically you'll be able to time yourself, and you'll be able to know how much calories you burn within that time you're doing your exercise, if you're running, if you're doing sit-ups, or if you are jumping rope. If you have messages, if you hold down hold down the home button for 2 or 3 seconds, you will get notifications from your last 2 or 3 messages that you receive. So these can be messages or notifications. So it depends on which apps you have selected in the FitPro app. So if you selected Facebook, if you selected Twitter, if you selected Instagram, you will get notifications, and you'll be able to view your 3 recent notifications in your message section. So also, if you need to reset your smartwatch, you can also go into the settings in your smartwatch. Hold it down for 2 or 3 seconds, and you can reset your smartwatch if you need to do so. Let's say you need to pair it to a new phone or a new device. And you can also power down your smartwatch. Let's say you want to power it down because it's not needed at the moment. You can also do that too in the settings. So that wraps up the smartwatch. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, voice your opinion. If you want me to go into a deeper depth, I'll be happy to do so.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Also, don't forget to visit my website and visit the shop section. I'll leave a link in the description. You can also purchase these products via online on my website and other products as well. If you want me to do some other products review of the other products I have, I'll be happy to do so. Just leave a comment in the section below and we'll go from there. So, Jay Greasy signing out. Peace.
Crazy boy records.